Hey guys, it's MugenLord here, and I'm back again with a new Mugen discussion video. I know it's been about around almost 2 weeks now since I've really been focusing and talking about different topics concerning Mugen. Well, today I'm back, and let's get into this topic. And this is a topic that's been on my mind for quite some time now, and this topic has pretty much been going through my head ever since I've returned back to Mugen and been reading a lot of comments about this particular issue. And the thing is, what I want to talk about is is Mugen standing still right now, or is, how can I say it, is Mugen progression as far as projects and pushing the boundaries or pushing the limits to Mugen, has it come to a stop for right now? Because we know Electbyte has been away for quite some time now, and they haven't updated the engine and everything. But I've also noticed that a lot of people say a lot of great talent that once pushed the Mugen community forward has gone and left and moved on to, I guess you could say, bigger or better things, or their hobbies have changed to other and evolved to other things. So now that these big names or these talented Mugen users have left, what's going on now with the Mugen community? I know I've done a topic about something similar to this, talking about where will Mugen go, what's the future of Mugen, but this is a little bit more grounded, and I would like to get to the bottom of this. What caused this? What caused a lot of these developers or these content creators to leave? What caused a lot of these Mugen forums to shut down and close? I've been away for such a long time, and when I came back, I noticed when I was going to different Mugen forums, I noticed that the same projects have been around since I've joined the community and then left and came back, that these projects haven't pretty much went anywhere, or a lot of them been shut down, or the site's been shut down for those projects, and the people had just up and just disappeared. So what caused this? What is the issue? What is the problem behind this? What is the force that drive this this scenario to happen? What brought this about? Because I noticed that now, like, if it wasn't for Reisei Ryu and a couple other like F Class and a couple other people who never who haven't brought this to my attention by showing me that there's other projects out there, I would have never known that these projects have ever exist. Because we at this point to where I notice when I go to like some of the forums for resources and everything, it seems like everybody's sticking to the same projects. How many times are we going to get a SNK versus Capcom, or how many times are we going to get a Marvel versus Capcom, or how many times are we going to get a Capcom versus this or a Capcom versus that? And it seems like everyone is using the same resources. How many times Ryu can be evil, or how many times can Ken be violent? How many different times we want to get these different interpretations of the same characters over and over again? Same thing with Dragon Ball Z, or the same thing with Mortal Kombat. It seems like no one is really pushing the envelope to try something different. Now, I can say this: I enjoy Capcom versus SNK universes, because to me it feels a little bit much more different. It seems more like a licensed commercial game than an actual Mugen or / Eichmann project. So they kind of took that and step it up to another level. But I'm talking about the other projects which are pretty much the same thing over and over and over again. We had projects like Card Saga Wars that everyone was hoping, anticipating will release, because it was different. It did push the envelope. It did push things forward as far as Mugen is concerned. And then the developers behind that just up and just disappeared. I mean, they're around, but none of them talk anything concerning this Mugen project at all. And then there was another project that I found interesting called Project Z, which was a lot of characters were original. They were hand drawn, and it sparked my interest, regardless of not knowing much about the gameplay, because there was little said about the gameplay and everything. But it was a breath of fresh air. It was different. It was different besides the normal Mugen projects that we normally get. And I would love to see more people come out, and more teams come out and develop much more original projects to push the envelope. Heck, I would love to see, we have characters from other games that's been coming out, like the Climax game, was it Under Night Birth, I think that's the name of the game is called. But we get characters from that. I would love to see projects based around Climax versus Under Night Birth, or Guilty Gear versus Under Night Birth, or Guilty Gear versus the Climax characters. I would love to see projects like that, something different every once in a while, something different from your typical Marvel game or your typical DC game, which I think, in my opinion, most of the DC interpretations of some of the characters aren't really too great, or a lot of them are Franken Sprite, or a lot of them are just meshes of characters that already exist. It's just DC character skin over top of it. But I would love to see things that's different from Street Fighter, different from the Marvel versus, or just the Marvel games and the DC games in general. I would love to see some more anime type fighters, Mugen projects, or some anime type fighters versus projects. Or I would love to see a fully different type of I like to see more Skullgirl characters be fleshed out more, and make a new Skullgirls type of project and add some some more flair to it and stuff. So that's pretty much how I feel. Let me know what's going on. What caused this? What caused these great talented creators who pushed the Mugen community forward with content and everything? What happened to them? What caused these Mugen sites to shut down? And why is no one really pushing the envelope to push Mugen projects forward? Why is everyone starting them and just not finishing them? Or why is everyone just using the same pool of resources, like the Marvel and the Capcom and SNK characters, and not trying to go out and start their own original characters, or focus more on the other obscure type of fighting games that's out right now, and bringing them into the Mugen universe and building projects around those. So give me your opinions and your thoughts on this topic, because I would really like to know. I think this is an interesting topic to talk about, and this topic is not the badge developers that's out right now. That's not the purpose. This is just to bring discussion, to see what's going on and see what people can do, or if there are any other projects that does exist that I'm fully not aware of. Like I said, I've been away, and it's really hard trying to find these different type of projects. Well, that's it. If you have a comment that you like a topic that you like for me to discuss, make sure you leave that in the comment section below. This is MugenLord signing off.